or salute to you all out there, and welcome back to Springing into Summer Shenanigans. And I, first of all, apologize for this video being a little late. Sorry, I didn't realize that it was going to go to this thing. But you should know by now what this is, if it ever reads. This is my PS2, but what game are we playing if you couldn't already tell by the title because it's kind of obvious? Well, considering it's the month of May, I thought of another really stupid pun. Because there are 4 days left in May that I'm going to be doing Summer Shenanigans, this Sunday, Friday, Saturday, and then next Sunday, I'm going to be playing 4 of the most influential games of my adulthood, from when I was about 18 until now. And if by now you do not know what that game is, I'm disappointed. Well, first of all, because it's in the title, and this is really iconic. Welcome to May-tal Gear Solid. Now, here's the interesting thing about these games. A lot of Kojima games are notoriously long, especially the cutscenes. And normally my videos go up to 30-ish minutes. So, these next 4 videos are going to be really experimental. I'm going to start at the very beginning of all of them, since, you know, the beginning has a bunch of cutscenes and talks about all the exposition, all that kind of stuff. And I'm gonna go for a little bit longer, whether that be about 40 minutes to an hour. With Metal Gear Solid 1, it might be 30 minutes, because this game is shorter compared to the rest of them, but the later ones get long. So, I'm going to try and do even longer episodes for that, just to kind of see how it goes. Because I know my 30-minute time limit would make these games last forever. But I really want to Let's Play them at some point, which is why I'm experimenting with them now in May-tal Gear Solid. So, without further ado, welcome to Metal Gear Solid 1.
To make a nuclear strike, to stop them if they do. What's the insertion method? We'll approach the disposal facility by sub. And then we'll launch a one-man SDV. After the SDV gets as close as it can, dispose of it. From there on, you'll have to swim. High-tech Special Forces Unit Foxhound. Your former unit, and one that I was a commander of.
So they're still around.
There are 6 members of Foxhound involved in this terrorist activity. Psycho Mattis, with his powerful psychic abilities. Sniper Wolf, the beautiful and deadly sharpshooter. Decoy Octopus, master of disguise. Vulcan Raven, giant and shaman. And Revolver Ocelot, specialist in interrogation and a formidable gunfighter. And finally, in charge of them, Foxhound's squad leader, Liquid Snake.
Liquid Snake.
The man with the same code name as you. The nuclear weapons disposal facility covers the whole island. I'll instruct you by codec after you reach your target.
Anyone going with me?
As usual, this is a one-man infiltration mission.
Weapons and equipment OSP?
Yes, this is a top-secret black op. Don't expect any official support.
So, that's the beginning, and as you can tell, cutscenes are already pretty decently long. So as I was saying, I really want to Let's Play these games because they're so good. My only problem with it is that they're so long. But I think I have ways of dealing with it. I'm gonna play on normal just because I've never played on hard and I don't want to mess it up, at least for this video anyway. Maybe I should have tried it just because, you know, it's Summer Shenanigans. But here we are. Now, obviously, I'm not going to be going for, like, the big ranks. Like, oh, I'm not going to go for the highest. I think it's Foxhound rank in this one, where you have to be super stealthy. You can never alert anyone. You can't ever kill anyone. I'm just going, once I eventually Let's Play this game, of course, which probably won't be in the near future, but expect it. It could happen. It will happen. But when I do, I just want to at least get through the game. I'm not going for like 100% because some of those are really hard to get 100%. I'm just playing it, A, for my own enjoyment of playing it again, and to show you guys these wonderful, wonderful games if you have not seen them, because I highly recommend either playing them or just simply watching them. They've got great stories. This one's actually being adapted into a movie, which I'm super hyped about. So yeah. Even more. Like, we haven't even gotten into gameplay and it's already been 5 minutes, but I've already been giving it so much praise.
Colonel, can you hear me?
Loud and clear.
And I love all the voice actors. They're just, oh,
Looks like
so
the elevator
good.
back is the only way up.
Just as I expected. You'll have to take the elevator to the surface, but make sure nobody sees you. If you need to, contact me by codec. The frequency is 140.85. When you want to use the codec, push the select button.
Oh, and fourth wall breaks are a huge thing in this game too, as well. Do I want? Trying to think if I want analog on or not. Because if you couldn't tell, I'm playing on the PS2. I have the PS1 version, but I don't have my PS1 down here, so I'm playing on my PS2. I think I'm gonna go traditional and just play with the D-pad. All right, so this is the game. It's from a top-down perspective, and if you couldn't tell already, it is a stealth game. You are sneaking around this base known as Shadow Moses. And what you're trying to do is you're trying to stop these terrorists called Foxhound from launching nuclear missiles. Of course, we're not going to get very far in the story because this game is a heck of long.
What was that noise?
I stepped in a puddle. The AI is a lot smarter than you think. When you make a sound, they will hear it. You step in a puddle, they will hear it. If they yawn, their eyes are closed and they cannot see you if you walk in front of them. This is one of the, like, most incredible AI I've ever seen in a game, especially of this age. This will probably be the oldest game we ever play on the channel. This game came out in 1998, I believe. I'm sorry if you hear any background noises. That is my dad working on some of the deck outside. Oh, what? Alright. Well, as you can see, we already ruined the no alert thing, but that's okay. I was trying to get behind him and do a chokehold, but I couldn't do it. But you know what? That's okay. Because we're fine. See? And we got another ration out of it. I can't move. I'm running out of oxygen. You know what? I'm gonna turn on my analog. Right now, at this point, we're just waiting for the elevator to come up. There we go. Or come down, rather. Wow, I'm surprised. I actually expected the time to be much further along. Now, if you sneak up behind someone and grab them with square, never mind. There we go. You can choke them out. You know what? Why don't, we're just gonna end everybody, unless we can just get in the elevator. I don't remember if there's anything down here. There's more rations, which you can only carry 2 at this moment, so don't even worry about that. And we're going up the elevator. We're already moving on to the next area. That one guy, he's like, huh? What was that? Oh, this AI is so good. I meant that in a good way. It really is good. Yeah, I apologize for any noises you hear outside. It just is what it is. Why would you leave all the gear there? Wouldn't that be suspicious? Now, when I let's play these games, I only have the main series up to 5. So obviously I'll be playing them in order, but I won't be playing any of the side games unless I get them. So I don't have any of like Peace Walker, I don't have Acid, all that stuff. I might, once I get into Metal Gear Solid 3, I might divulge into some of the side stuff that it has, because Metal Gear Solid 3 comes, or at least the version that I got, comes with the original Metal Gears. I haven't played those all the way through, but I might delve into them a little bit as an episode of Metal Gear Solid 3. But, you know, we'll get there when we get there. Right now, we're focused on Summer Shenanigans in May-tal Gear Solid. I'm still not going to get over that stupid pun that I thought of. This is the only reason why I'm playing Metal Gear Solid for Summer Springing into Summer Shenanigans.
I'm in front of the disposal facility.
Excellent, Snake. Age hasn't slowed you down one bit.
How's that sneaking suit working out?
I'm nice and dry, but it's a little hard to move.
Bear with it. It's designed to prevent hypothermia. This is Alaska, you know.
Take it easy, I'm grateful. If it weren't for your suit and your shot, I would have turned into a popsicle out there.
An anti-freezing peptide, Snake. All of the genome soldiers in this exercise are using it.
I see. I'm relieved to hear that. Already tested, huh? By the way, how's the diversionary operation going?
2 F-16s just took off from Galena and are headed your way. The terrorist radar should have already picked them up.
ID.
Colonel.
Sorry, I remember that line because it's repeated a lot.
Doing here?
I have no idea, but it looks like our little diversion got their attention. Now's your best chance to slip in unnoticed.
Whew. Excuse me. I'm just so smidgen tired. I've been working all day. Not all day. I had to wake up early for the first time in forever to actually go to work. But, you know, I'm in a really good mood, too. So that kind of adds to the reason why I want to play Metal Gear, because I was just like, Metal Gear, let's do it. Yeah, 12 minutes in, dang. Because this game, by the way, is only 3 hours
until
long.
their deadline. You've got to hurry.
Wow, you must be crazy to fly a hind in this kind of weather.
Who's that?
Oh, sorry. I haven't introduced you to yet.
Shouldn't you think you should introduce your team
She was
before the
assigned
mission
to us as
starts?
our visual and data processing specialist. She designed your codec, as well as your Soliton radar system. Contact her if you have any questions about either.
I wonder what he says in hard mode when you don't have a
Nice to meet
radar.
you, Snake. It's an honor to speak to a living legend like yourself. What's wrong?
Nothing. I just didn't expect a world-class designer of military technology to be so cute.
You're just flattering me.
No, I'm serious. Well, I know I won't be bored for the next 18 hours.
Come on. I can't believe I'm being hit on by the famous Solid Snake. But I'm surprised. You're very frank for a trained killer.
Looks like we both have a lot to learn about each other.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to learning about the man behind the legend. But first, let me explain about your Soliton radar system.
Lots of tutorials in the
The
beginning.
bright dot in the middle is you, Snake. The red dots are your enemies, and the blue cone shape
You can't really tell on this TV the colors, but you know what, that's okay.
The genome soldiers have highly developed
It's easy to
sense of
tell what's an
hearing
enemy and
vision
what's
due to
not.
the gene therapy. Make sure you don't let them see you.
First, I want you to infiltrate the disposal site and look for the DARPA chief.
The DARPA chief was injected with the same GPS transmitting nanomachines as you. He should appear on your radar as a green dot.
Get whatever information you
In
can
other
from
words,
him
a
about
dot
the
without a
terrorists.
blue ray of
If he's
vision.
alive, that is.
Snake, your radar isn't affected by the weather, but if you're discovered by
And
an
if you're
enemy,
wondering,
you
I
won't be
don't
able to
remember
use
if
it.
I've said this or not, but this will
afraid.
not count
Yes,
as the
it's
beginning
all
episode
based
of
on
Metal Gear
currently
Solid.
existing technology.
I don't know
You won't be able to
if I'll
use
just
it in an
continue
area
from
with
this
strong harmonic resonance,
wherever
so
I
be
leave off
careful.
here.
We'll be
I don't think I will.
monitoring
I think
movements
I
by
might play it
radar,
again
so
just so
contact
it's
us by
not
Kodak
like
anytime you
named
want.
differently within
Got
the
it. I'll call if I'm
the-
feeling lonely.
seriously, Snake, we're here to back you up, so call if you need
the
some
playlist,
information or advice.
and so I can give it
I'm
different
also in charge of
commentary
your mission
based
data. Contact me if you want me to record
what
your
it
current
is, because I wouldn't be
status.
talking about
My
Summer
frequency is
Shenanigans if it's a Let's Play that I'm doing.
140.96. It's a dedicated
I'd be talking about the
frequency for
game
saving
itself
data.
more.
Don't forget it.
Remember, except for your binoculars, you're naked.
No, I'm not. I have
You need
clothes
to
on.
arm yourself with whatever weapons you can find.
I remember. First, I'm strip searched by Dr. Naomi here, and then all my weapons are taken away. Imagine yourself put in that position.
Well, if you make it back in one piece, maybe I'll let you do a strip search on me.
I'll hold you to that, Doctor. By the way, sorry to disappoint you, but I did manage to smuggle out my smokes.
How did you do that?
In my stomach. Thanks to the shot you gave me that suppressed my stomach acids.
Cigarettes? How are those going to help you?
You never know.
I was gonna say that, but I didn't want to ruin the... Where are you going, Snake?
If you want to get in, there's the front door. It's the fastest way, but there's too much risk of being spotted by the enemy.
I can't just knock on the door and ask them to let me in. There's one sentry on the left and one on the right. They're armed with 5.56ers and pineapples.
What about the air duct near the door?
Sleeping guard.
There should also be a duct on the second floor.
Not sleeping guard.
I can't see it from here.
I'll let you decide the best COA. I'm counting on you, Snake.
Alright. So now, we're off. And this is more in-depth with the... with actual gameplay. Or actually trying to sneak around and sneak into the base itself. I don't know where that guy is. Oh, I think I see him. Oh no, that's a camera. Okay, I need to go that way. Gotta be careful so that this guy doesn't see my footprints. Because yes, that's also a thing that they can do. And these searchlights will spot you just as any terrorist would. So be careful of that. Cameras, same thing. It's basically just like a stationary enemy guard.
A surveillance camera?
Wait, I just got chaff grenades, right? Yeah. I'm not gonna need them. Just because I know how to best this camera. Can I move, please? Okay, don't look at me. Grab this. Get back. Yeah, it's gonna be a lot of this, just kind of me just sneaking around, but that's kind of the point. Okay, I mean, just gotta sneak back. Oh, you did not see me. Hi. There we go. You can press circle to punch people. And we just gotta hide. So not used to the original style, because some of the later games have actual camouflage. So you can actually... Ah, what? Come on. Oh, shoot, I'm throwing the grenade. I gotta have nothing equipped in order to do what I want. Wait, when did I get the... Wait, when did my... Oh, they were stun grenades. Okay. I was like, when did my chaff grenades refill? Just automatically. I'm gonna use a ration just because... What? How? Okay, well that takes care of him. He's stunned. I think that was also the sleeping guard, so I could just sneak in right now if I wanted to, but I'm not going to, because I'm gonna hide. Oh, no, it wasn't the sleeping guard. I'm pretty sure he started moving. Wait, maybe he didn't. But now we have an actual gun, so that's helpful. I don't think there's anything else in this area. So... Dang it! I'm gonna die. Oh, I guess not. Alright, you know what? Alright, get out of here. Oh, well, I died. Well, just goes to show you what happens when you die. I guess that's kind of nice, even though I'm not let's playing this. Jeez. Let's playing this game. You restart from your previous checkpoint, which means I'm all the way back here now. But you get all your items back, which is nice. But now you kind of know the best course of action. Or COA, as it is. I think I'm going to go for the first floor one, because I think going to the... I think going to the second floor is a little bit easier. I'm still going to go for the first floor, just because... A surveillance camera?
Surveillance camera?
Every time. You know what? Let's just make this easier. Let's not waste time. Just chaff grenade it. Kaboom! And then unequip. Only problem with chaff grenades is that it also jams your radar. Alright, we need to make sure this camera doesn't... Oh, that's not bueno. We need another chaff grenade. God. I'm gonna die again. Unless I can get in here. Nope, I died. Ugh. Yeah, I haven't played this one in ages. And by ages, I mean like 2 years. So it's not too bad, but I'm so used to some of the newer game mechanics and stuff like that. There we go.
A surveillance camera?
There we go. I was trying to de-equip it. Forgot what button it was. Do I want to just go up to the second floor? I'm trying to think. Because what if I throw one? Wait, will he see that? Yeah, he sure does. Oh, shit. Actually, I think the way to get to this one is to just sneak around the camera like this. What? Jeez!
That base must have some kind of ventilation system to recirculate the air. There should be air ducts around there somewhere.
Colonel, what do you think I'm doing?
There must be a lot of power to run the base. There's probably a diesel generator somewhere.
Wait, what?
And since generating electricity requires oxygen, there must be exhaust openings for that too. You're not gonna believe this, but they shot down the F-16s we were using as a diversion with a Hind D. Then we got a message from Liquid. He said if we try something like that again, he'll launch the nuke. Snake, hurry up and get in there. That Hind will be coming back soon.
Huh. I wonder if it actually comes back. And we're in. And it's going to be super dark, and I apologize. Honestly, 30 minutes might not be too bad per episode. At least for this one. Yeah, I apologize for this part. This part's gonna be really dark and kind of, you're not really gonna be able to see anything. What?
Snake, this is McDonald Miller. It's been a long time.
Master, what are you doing here?
I quit being a drill instructor, so I moved out here for some peace and quiet. I'm in retirement, just like you. Once in a while, I still help train the Alaskan Scouts.
Passing on the skills to a new generation, huh?
Campbell told me about the situation here. I thought I might be of some use.
There's no one I'd rather have in a foxhole than you.
Well, I know lots about survival in a harsh environment. I've lived in Alaska longer than you, so call me if you have any questions about the flora or fauna out here. My frequency is 141.80. Those mice are Alaskan field mice. Don't worry, they can't hurt you. Wild field mice don't
they
have
could.
a thick layer of fat, but they can still survive the bitter winters here without hibernating. They dig tunnels under the snow. That's where they stay warm.
Survival specialists, huh? I should learn from them.
But there's a dark side too. Sometimes the males will kill and eat offspring that's not their own.
To ensure the survival of their own genes, right?
Yeah, pretty brilliant program, huh? If there are mice, that means there must be an exit somewhere. Follow the mice.
Gotta just follow the mice, even though you can't really see anything because it's super dark. Oh, water. I don't remember there being water. Huh. I guess I've never gone in the first floor one. Maybe I have. I just forgot about the water. But we're just following the mice to the vents. Pretty simple as that. The vents that are very dark and very damp. Just don't see which way they go. I think that is just, yeah, a hole. So you can see people. But to keep following them this way, there's the exit. And do I want to leave it here? You know what? I think here's what I'm gonna do. Here's what I think I'm gonna do. I think I am gonna call it here because what I want to see is how well each Metal Gear Solid game does with my usual recording style. So, in other words, if you guys enjoyed this episode, don't forget to leave a like, don't forget to leave a comment, and don't forget to subscribe if you have not. And as I always say at the end of these videos, if you did enjoy this content, don't forget to leave a like and a comment telling me that you would like to see more of this, even though I'm pretty much guaranteed to Let's Play this game at some point, so you will see more of this on the channel. And as we call Mei Ling, I will see you guys all next time. Oh, and don't forget to ring that bell to get notifications of when I upload next, which will most likely be with some Mario Odyssey on Monday. And I'll see you guys all next time. Bye. Right after I save. I have a lot of save files. So we are currently in Tank Hangar with 23 minutes.
Nick, remember what the girl said. The graveyards are full of indispensable men. Snake, you're all alone and surrounded by bad guys. Try to be careful and avoid getting into a fight whenever you can.
You're right. Wow, you know all sorts of great quotes, don't you?
Well, both my parents are from Guangdong, China, but I was born and raised in America. I've always liked reading literature from both sides. Kinda keeps me in touch. I'll share some more quotes with you if you like.
I'm looking forward to it. But to tell you the truth, I'd like to learn more about you.
Well, I'll think about it.
Bye. I should always just wait for Mei Ling to finish. Actually, that'd actually be a great way to end every episode, is just with Mei Ling saying, hey, how's it going? Here's a quote. I'll see you guys all later. Bye.